Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Canon EOS photographer, RandallMRueff, and you know that because I have a Canon EOS camera and I take pictures with it because it doesn't do videos. It doesn't like me to say that, but it doesn't. Anyway, that's my digital XD, and those of you who follow this channel or my photography work know the Canon EOS-1D Mark II comes out in about a month or so and will be released for a price of $6,000. Well, I currently don't have $6,000, not to mention an additional $8 to $9 to $1,000 for a really high capacity, high speed CFast 2 card, and maybe a compact flash card as well, but definitely at least one high capacity, high speed CFast 2 card. So I can do 4K and take advantage of a lot of the features that the camera has to offer. But at $6,000, plus, like I said, between taxes for the camera and taxes for the CF card, it's going to be another additional $1,000 for the CF card, or CFast 2 card. So, the question is, how do I raise this money? Well, I've got the RandallMRueff comic strip for sale. 28 books, 29 will be done pretty soon, on Lulu.com. They've been on there for a long time and really haven't made any money. I buy a lottery ticket or two every time I get a chance. So there's that route. So, I've prayed about it. I've prayed about it a lot. I've thought about it. So I've done work to try to buy it. I've done the comic strip and put it up for sale, which is work. So I've worked for it, and that's not really being successful. I've prayed about it, about lottery tickets to try to win it. I still don't have the money, and I really want to get this camera, or a couple of them, at least one. So we're talking $7,000 for the camera, a CFast 2 card. I would really like to get a 28-300mm lens, the Canon 28-300mm lens, and the UV zero filter for that lens as well. Plus, I would really like to get some extra batteries. What else? Extra batteries. Maybe an extra battery charger, and the new 600 RT flash would be nice. I don't have to have the RT flash because I've got a good flash. The 580X is pretty good, so I wouldn't have to replace the flash, but it would be nice to be able to do that. Ideally, I'd like to be able to take this camera and either give it to somebody in my family or some friends, somebody, or maybe donate it to a school or somewhere where it would be used. I mean, I might sell it, but to be honest, it's worth more to me. I tried to sell it one time before up in Indianapolis at Robert's Distribution, and they wanted, I think with the camera, I'm trying to remember, like, the camera was less than 100. With the battery grip, it was like 125. I mean, it was like 175. It was under $200 for the camera, the battery grip, the lens, and one battery charger. So, one battery and one battery charger. So, it was like less than $200. And I paid a lot more money than that to get this camera when it was brand new. So to me, it's worth worth a lot more to me from what we've been through and what I've done with this perspective. And I definitely wasn't going to sell it for under $200 because to me, it's worth a lot more. Now that may be me that is me being sentimental, but nonetheless, I'm not going to sell it for less than $200. I mean, if nothing else, I'll just put it on the shelf and let it gather dust, if nothing else. But I know some people who would probably, I know some family members that would probably like to have it, and I definitely know some other people outside of the family that would like to have it to do stuff. So, for right now, I'm going to keep it. I'm still using the old camera I've got. So, but what I do want to do is replace it with a 1DX Mark II. And the question there is, how do I raise the money? Can you help me? Whether it's donations or the camera itself, which would be wonderful, or some equipment, or is there something out there, some way that you can tell me and say, hey, this is a good way to raise money? I've tried Kickstarter. I've tried, what's the other one? There's another one. There's a FundMe. Neither one of those have worked. I tried Kickstarter more than once. I tried it with a project, basically saying I need new camera gear, and Kickstarter wouldn't even accept that campaign. I did another campaign where getting some new camera gear was simply a part of the project when it came to, making some movies. And making and distributing the movie to like Sundance and Heartland Film Festival, some of these film festivals, and getting new camera gear was simply a part of making and editing and distributing and going to these film festivals. And no, I didn't get anything. I had one person donate $1, and so that obviously didn't work. So I'm up to suggestions as how to raise this money. I would appreciate any and all help, legitimate help. I'm telling you, I can't come at you. Some of you guys might be putting it on here, but that's fine. I don't care if you put stupid stuff on here. I mean, if it's legitimate and appropriate, I do appreciate you if you would email it to me. So until next time, with a prayer in my mind and a song in my heart, I'm hoping you will help me out, either financially or by donating a camera or gear, or just give me an idea of how to raise some money. I'm open to legitimate suggestions. So until next time, I'm D.S.L.R for RandallMRueff. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. God bless you. See ya.